I am Ananda Shakti. I'm a conscious trance channel, and I receive on behalf of the collective and on personal levels guidance from the angelic realm that assists us in the unweaving of our karmic patterns, which fundamentally mean our sense of reality and our limited sense of self. It's a very deep healing process, speaking about very subtle aspects of what an average human being would consider psychology, but it's not really psychology from a spiritual perspective. From a spiritual perspective, it's conditioning, it's habit, and it's identity. And when we can look at it from that perspective, it becomes so much easier to let go of than, for instance, one's personal story about something that happens. These things are difficult. These things are much harder, much more sticky. But when we start to understand that that experience in our life took place because of some kind of conditioning, some kind of habit, some kind of identity that we're carrying karmically forward as part of the evolution of our consciousness, then even the deeper traumas are much, much easier to release and to transmute, because the energy that is there invested in that often hidden story or hidden belief system is a powerful, powerful life force energy. It's your life force energy. We don't really want to get rid of any energy. We just want to take the fear out of it so that it can be in its natural state, which is love. So I'm going to start off, this is a live channeling session. I'm going to start off with a technique called light weaving, which will be a bunch of hand gestures and sometimes some sounding. In the light weaving, please keep your eyes open and watch the light weaving. I'm going to close mine. That's how I receive the intuition for it. Excuse me. But in the light weaving, the energy of everything that's about to be spoken is coming through as light first, because of course the angelic realm are residing in a completely different dimensional reality. So when it comes through to us in 3D, first of all, it just comes as an influx of light. And many people start to feel that. They feel, oh, I just feel the energy. I don't really know what's being spoken, but I feel the energy, and the energy has a particular mood. And then the words can start to form themselves in the 3D so that our 3D nature can understand what's being communicated. So here we go. Now, if you wish, you can close your eyes and drop into the frequency. I suggest lifting the hands in front of the heart with the palms facing the chest. This is called the Sacred Heart Mudra, and it allows the universal heart to start to activate, which is where the angelic realms speak to us from. The angelic realm will never take sides. They're always speaking of the oneness and how the resolution of certain circumstances are created so that oneness prevails. If you like, you can also keep your eyes open and watch the rest of the transmission. We come to you, beloved children of the light, with this radiant message of love, at a time where we are very, very aware of the challenges that you are experiencing in your earth realm right now. We will remind you of something we have spoken many times, because this particular understanding from your 3D reality can almost never be mentioned too many times. What you are experiencing is a dismantling, a healing process, a moving forward. There is nothing wrong from that great overview perspective. This does not mean that you do not say yes or no as you make your choices, because indeed you are here to make choices. This is the way you will empower and blossom yourself. You are here to become one. And so yes, your humanity is rising. And it is appropriate to take action in the ways that you deeply feel it in your soul. Our message today is one really about the impulse to take action. For there are some that are meant to be moving through the density, assisting on those levels, on the very physical level. And there are some that are meant to be managing the more ethereal nature of this experience. And it is a challenge right now for each human being to know who they are in this great dynamic that is taking place. For every heart is naturally felt, and every heart is naturally feeling a tug here or a tug there. And as you have experienced, as you've traveled through your days, the opinions, which are actually, beloved ones, your karmic perceptions, vary in very deep ways and often in very intelligent ways. And so it's getting harder and harder to actually take a conflicted stand. For wisdom is rising even in places that never were expected. And yes, ignorance is also rising as the purification. Your task of freedom as a human being at this time is to see that which creates pain or suffering as that which is rising as part of the transformation of that being, perhaps of that country, of that group of people, whatever it may be. And so when you take action, if you must, towards that activity, holding in your heart that this is a purification of consciousness, will allow your action to rise from its most intelligent place. So we speak this to you now because your collective is clearly in a great explosion, and this is going to continue as these higher frequency energies continue to move through the habituated density that has been accumulated naturally over the times through which you have lived. Your collective has chosen this ascension path. It has chosen to rise. It has chosen to break up the stuck patterns. And if you can see your reality as an expression of that, it will bring a light into everything that you do that will assist the situation not only to be healed in an immediate way that it may need, but to move into its higher dimensional frequency, what the reason for its actual existence, why it is happening. And this extra piece is absolutely necessary, for if what takes place is just the simple repair, 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 the cycle of that karma will continue and continue. It must repair and lift, repair and lift, repair and lift, for the cycle of the karma to be taken to the next level, that cycle to be completed, and something fresh and new to rise. And this, dear ones, is true not just of what you are perceiving around you in the places in which it is very, very obviously destructive. It is true of each moment in time within your own being. All of your moments of discord that rise within you. And please try to welcome them. Try not to shame them or be shy of them or feel like you need to turn them into anything else than what they are, because they are the fruits ready to bring you something new. All of these moments of discord are not because of wrongdoing, wrong action, wrong thinking, wrong perception. They are the purification, the energy that is moving, that is dismantling, that is moving you forward. It is the old habit of your karmic perceptions being undone. And as soon as you can look at it like that, a kind of freedom will rise in you, and we will be able to assist you at a much deeper level. For you have, and in that moment in time, opened your door to us, and please ask for our assistance, for it is true. We need to be invited. We will not interfere. So call us. Call us to assist you in your higher perception and in the energy needed to lift from the old habit into something fresh and new, and the courage needed to lift from the old habit and into something fresh and new. We will be there in a blink of an eye. There is no true separation. This is the illusion. We bring you all love and all blessings for this incredible sacred journey that you walk at this time. Each footstep, understand, it is full of divine nectar like never before. I just really want to re-emphasize the message, the core of the message. In all ways, personally and collectively, understand that the difficulties that are arising right now are really like the fruits that have grown from the past, and they're ready to be taken. Their energy is the energy that takes you to the next level. You see, it's like the fruit that you eat to take you to the next level, by acknowledging that it is actually what is taking place. The transformation of consciousness. One of the great things that the angelic realm have spoken about as a challenge for 2025 is the patterning of blame and shame. You know, the judgment towards another or oneself. And look around and everybody's got their judgments, don't they? And they said this is going to be really up for us this year, because so much is going to be revealed, and it's going to be difficult to let go of judgment at times. Yet it is the key. And it is always, I always feel called to clarify. When they're saying to release judgment, they're not saying to release culpability, to release, to stop negative things from taking place, harmful things from taking place. They're talking about understanding your humanity and understanding the struggle of each human being and understanding the conditioning of each human being. Because if you cut that off in your own heart towards another, then you've cut it off in your own heart. So you see, it's actually very selfish in a way to love another. And in all good ways. In all good ways. It's the way. It is the way. We are one. And we came here to discover this. And we have agreed. I love how they say that our collective has agreed to this great time of transformation, which it has. We've agreed to this. We're ready for this wake up. And just like so, it's like carrying extra weight. All of a sudden you've noticed you're overweight. You've got to do something to shake it up. Doesn't always feel good. Doesn't always feel good. But if you forget when you're working out hard or whatever it is that you're doing for your weight loss, what it is that you're doing, if you forget, oh, I'm doing this for weight loss, you're just going to, oh my God, I hate this, I'm going to stop it. But if you're like, oh, I'm doing this, this is for the weight loss, this is what's going, I'm losing this extra weight, then you keep on going. And you end up feeling so much better in the long run. It's this way, this is like a physical, story to kind of to depict it, but it's this way on emotional, mental levels as well as on the physical. Right now we have so many physical things taking place. Let me know what's happening for you, and if you feel like you can see this for yourself, can you see some of the atrocities as being the shaking up of something, necessary shaking up of something in the forward movement? Still, we stop the atrocities, but we hold that higher perception. When we hold the higher perception, when we stop the atrocities, the whole thing goes to another dimension. It doesn't go, as they say, like we're just repairing it, we're going around in a cycle. Okay, now this happened over here and it gets repaired, and then it's going to happen over somewhere else if it doesn't get lifted to the next level. If we don't recognize our humanity and that humanity is rising, if we keep on deciding that there's some people, some experiences out there that are just not part of that program in any way, then we will stay on the cycle. We start the next story, as a matter of fact. We start the next story. So that blaming, that shaming, that judgment, inside and out, is the thing that we are really here to overcome. And, that simple spiritual psychology again. If you're doing it on the outside, it means you're doing it on the inside. So the outside is never really a problem, although it can really seem like one, can't it? But honestly, it's a mirror. And it can show us where we are in self-blame, self-judgment, pain, whatever. Thank you. Bringing you all love and blessings. Please like, like and surprise. Please like and subscribe and share and all those beautiful things so we can keep this boat floating and keep these wisdoms running through our cosmic veins. Lots of love to you.